Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's almost the weekend, thank God. Sunnyside, you're the first one in here. Sapphire, how are you ladies doing this morning? Well, I'm burnt the hell up, y'all. My back is red as a pickled damn beet, y'all. Hey, Cheryl T, good morning. How are you doing, beautiful? It's a beautiful picture, by the way, Cheryl. Oh, my goodness, guys. So, last night, after I got off my live stream, I went to that weirdo Chadwell's Facebook page. And I just took my phone and I just kept on scrolling till I got back to 2017. Hell, I didn't know. I didn't have an option to go up there and search the old post real quick. I had to scroll through it, okay? So I got down to February 2017. Okay, this weirdo posts every freaking day, multiple times a day. But guess what? He did not post on February 13th, 2017. He posted on the 14th one video. He shared a video that was on Facebook of a dog rolling in mud. That is very, very weird considering he's very active on Facebook. Let me go over to my live chat here. Oh, be careful. I know, I am burnt up. April Gray. Ain't he weird? Oh, yes, honey. Yes, he is. That's a cute name, April, by the way. I like that name. Is Misty in here? I didn't see Misty. Oh, hey, Misty. Vicky. I believe could very well be him. I believe it could be him, too. Let's look at a picture, guys, I saved from Facebook. Let me see. Oh, where did I... Oh, I saved it to my computer. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up pictures while I'm live. Camera. Let me go down. Photos. Okay. Let me see if I can find this photo. Anyway, somebody had put recently added. Okay. Somebody had put a side-by-side of all the composites against James Bryan Chadwell's picture beside of it. Damn, it must not have saved. Recently added. Crap. I must not have saved it in my pictures. I can't believe that. I thought I did. This laptop is so weird. If you try to save a picture, sometimes it won't let you. It's got to do like a virus scan and everything. But let me get in my Discord because I do have some screenshots. Before we talk about weirdo Scott Peterson and his weirdo ex-mistress, Amber Frey. I do not like Amber Frey, guys. I'm just going to tell y'all ahead of time. I do not like that woman. Let me go back up and see. Nah, crap. I didn't save it. But anyways, we'll look at this composite again. Now, Samara was in the chat last night. I had a member stream. Now, she said their voices sound different. Now, I've not listened to that guy's voice on his Facebook. I noticed he did have a video of one of his friends playing a guitar. I didn't really listen to it. I need to go back and do that. Now, if we just imagine sideburns going down that face. Look, even the shape of his face is the same. It's even the same. Look at those weirdo sideburns he's got. They go all the way down his freaking face. So, if you put sideburns going all the way down over here on both sides and a little thing right here, it looks like this weirdo. I think that it could be the Delphi killer. Could be responsible for those murders. He only lived about 15 miles away. Regardless if he's responsible for those murders or not, he's still a weirdo and does not need to be on the streets. I wish they would put me in the room with him for just a few minutes. I'd show him what a real woman is. CC, try spray cool early gray tea on your sunburn. We'll take the stinging heat out. Hey, Vicky, I have been putting aloe gel. Let me tell y'all what I do to my aloe gel. I refrigerate my aloe gel. And Panama Jack aloe vera gel is the best. That hairline, he grew sideburns, but he can't change that hairline. Yeah, and you notice his pencil lips, as I call them? When I say pencil lips, it means, they just got a little line right there. They don't got much of a lip. Hey, Cindy. It's all right if you're late, Annie. I just started. I've not even got to our topics yet. I've had this weirdo on my brain all freaking night, all day yesterday. I think it's possible, it's a good possibility that he is the killer. That's what I think. Because when I was going through his Facebook, he does spend a lot of time outdoors building fires and stuff. And of course, he is like the biggest titty baby ever. I've never seen a man cry that much on social media, wanting somebody to feel sorry for him. Like, I get being depressed and stuff, but just to go on and on and on, it's so annoying. What a puss. That's what we call a puss where I come from. Okay, so we need to get to Scott Peterson here. What do y'all think about Amber Frey? Let me know in the chat. She like some innocent victim. I mean, I guess she was a victim. She said she didn't know he was married, but I don't like this lady. And how come she can't land a husband? Something wrong with her? What's going on with that? I know, I'm being harsh. I know. Okay, let me get this put up. Just waiting for the damn ads to go down so I can take them down. Scott looks a lot different than he did when he was young. I guess we all look different compared to when we were younger. I don't think I look that much different, but anyways, prison takes a toll on you, I guess. Okay, here we go. Convicted killer Scott Peterson gets another break in court. Freaking weirdo. Peterson seeking retrial in murder of wife Lacey Peterson and unborn son Carter. Scott Peterson, who killed his wife and unborn son in 2002, remotely appeared in a California courtroom on Tuesday in regards to his 2005 death sentence, which was overturned in August. KNTV reported that Peterson, now age 48, who was on death row at San Quentin State Prison for 17 years, appeared in court through Zoom. During Tuesday's hearing, a judge approved a motion giving Peterson's attorneys 60 days to provide the San Mateo District Attorney with a discovery request in connection with the possible sentencing retrial. KCRA reported that the judge also gave prosecutors until June 25th to complete in-person interviews, which they claimed were delayed due to COVID restrictions. A court hearing was scheduled for June 21st. Scott Peterson's wife, Lacey, aged 27, vanished on Christmas Eve 2002, a month before she was due to give birth to a little boy named Connor, little baby. Prosecutors said he strangled or suffocated his pregnant wife before wrapping her in a tarp, fastening her to anchors, and dropping her in the San Francisco Bay. 4 months later, a couple passing by found Connor Peterson's body washed ashore. Connor's umbilical cord was attached to his body. The following day, another passerby discovered a badly decomposed body wearing a maternity bra and beige pants. The body was subsequently identified as Lacey Peterson. Scott Peterson, who claimed he was fishing in Berkeley when his pregnant wife vanished, was ultimately arrested in San Diego County with $15,000 in cash in his possession. Before his arrest, a massage therapist went to police claiming she was in a relationship with Scott, who said his wife had died. He then covertly recorded. She then covertly recorded her phone calls with him for police. Scott was convicted of his wife's murder. He was convicted of first degree murder and second degree murder for the death of Connor. While the California Supreme Court overturned his death sentence in August, they upheld his 2004 murder conviction. Gosh, it's been so long. Like 2002, that was so long ago. The state's highest court found that the juror selection process was flawed, resulting in Scott Peterson receiving an impartial jury at the penalty phase of his trial. Specifically, the state's highest court found that prospective jurors who said they opposed capital punishment but were willing to impose it were wrongfully dismissed. According to Today, prosecutors previously said they would seek the death penalty again if Scott Peterson were granted a retrial for the penalty phase of his trial. Scott Peterson also has a pending petition for a habeas corpus, which can introduce new evidence to prove a conviction or sentence was wrong. You know who I blame this crap on? Let me tell you who I blame this crap on. That stinking juror who done everything in her power to get on the jury for his trial. She lied in everything. She lied when she said she'd never, been involved in like a domestic violence and stuff. She wanted on that jury so bad. She got fired from her job. Her job's like, hey, if you're going to be on that jury, we're going to have to let you go because you're going to be gone a long time, right? Hey, so she lost her job just to be on that jury. She done thought, which I think Scott, more than likely, he did kill Lacey. But that lady, she had him guilty before she even heard all the evidence. Now, with Lacey's body being so decomposed, they probably couldn't determine exactly how she died. A lot of times, they'll have a hung jury or they'll find them not guilty if they don't have a cause of death. Anyways, this is all that weirdo's fault. Hey, Mike. Let me look at my chat just a minute before we get to Amber Frey. I'm waiting for a press conference. Delphi will have to say something. Hey, Sapphire, if you get a notification if they're going to do a press conference, let me know as soon as you can. Let me catch up my chat here. Just think about what Lacey's, hey Lisa, think about what Lacey's family is going to have to go through again. And this is all that woman's fault that was on that stinking jury. It's all her fault. Dumbass. See, she had filed a restraining order, that juror woman I'm talking about. She had filed a restraining order against her ex's new girlfriend or something. Anyways, when they was interviewing her for her to be a potential juror, she lied about that. She said she'd never been involved in anything like that. Seems like she's a man-hater to me. Okay, let me get to Amber Frey here. Oh, floozy. She's made a killing off this, y'all. She's made a killing off Lacey and Connor's murder. It's the truth. The truth is the truth. Scott Peterson's mistress, Amber Frey, says she will testify at wife's killer's new murder trial. I want y'all to look at this crap. Now, I want you to look at Lacey compared to this blonde bimbo. I'm sorry, that's the way I feel about her. I don't like Amber Frey. None whatsoever. But Lacey was a lot prettier than Amber, in my opinion. For some reason, she can't land a husband. The former cognizant mistress of convicted murderer Scott Peterson says she will testify against him should he get a new trial. Okay, Scott Peterson, who's currently in San Quentin for killing his wife, Lacey, and unborn son, Connor, wants a new trial. Last year, the California Supreme Court was ordered to re-examine Peterson's murder conviction. Okay, we don't want to read all that. We just want to read about Amber because we didn't read all that crap. Amber has said, "The truth is the truth." Alred said, oh, she has that Gloria Alred representing her still. So, if as is when the court decides to grant habeas corpus petition to Scott Peterson and decided there should be a new trial, and otherwise, not only on the death penalty phase, but essentially the case in chief, the guilt phase. She's willing to testify, and she will testify. Lady, when you put out statements, put out a statement somebody can read without having to stop and think about what they're freaking reading. Okay. Oh, there they was years ago. I remember that being all over court TV. Is she looking forward to it? No, Allred added. Nobody's looking forward to be a witness to a high-profile case, but she will do it. She knows it's important to the cause of justice. Frey was an integral part of the prosecution's strategy in Peterson's trial. She testified about their brief relationship, which lasted around 6 weeks in 2002. Frey met Peterson through a friend, but at the time didn't know that he was married or expecting a baby. Now, hold up a minute. She met him through a friend, so this friend didn't know Scott was married? Had been married for some time? Something's not right about that. Maybe they did know and they just didn't say anything. Okay, when Frey learned Peterson was married and his wife was pregnant and missing, she agreed to work with authorities through secretly recorded conversations with Peterson and powerful testimony. Frey became one of the key witnesses for the prosecution. Lacey was 8 months pregnant when she disappeared from her Modesto home she shared with Scott. Okay, so allegedly that evening at Christmas Eve when he come home and like Lacey wasn't there, he called Lacey's mom's like, Lacey's missing. Why would you call somebody's mom and say, hey, Lacey's missing? You don't know that she's missing at the time. She could have went somewhere. She could have went for a walk or anywhere. So that's kind of strange. And he also rented porn on the TV. Yes, he did. He rented porn on the TV. Little freak. Okay, let me look at my chat. We'll see what y'all are saying about Amber Frey. I know I'm rough on her. Hey, Natalie. Hey, beautiful. I'm rough on Amber Frey, but I just don't like her. I just don't like her. I can't believe Amber was naive to believe Scott for so long. I know it. Why do you hate Frey so much, Cece? She didn't always. I don't know, Cheryl. I just don't like her. I don't hate her. I just don't like her. I mean, she's dumb as a box of rocks, in my opinion. Yeah, she did something good for the prosecution and recorded him and stuff. Don't get on me, Cheryl. Don't get on me. He's disgusting. He definitely did it. Yeah, I mean, she's not to blame for him murdering his wife. I don't know. I guess I dislike her because I don't know, she wrote a book and everything about it, and I don't know. She capitalized off of it, I guess. That's why I dislike her, I feel like. Yeah, who is this friend that introduced him exactly, Vicky? And the friend didn't know he was married? If they're friends with Scott? Now, come on now. Come on. Didn't he sell, like, fertilizer or something? I think Lacey was beautiful. Beautiful. I guess I shouldn't be so hard. Now, Cheryl's made me feel bad. I shouldn't be so hard on Amber, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I just don't like her. Okay, so what else are we going to talk about? I had some more things. Oh, yeah, little Dulce. Some of y'all that's been with me for a long time may remember the case of Dulce. Let me see if I can say her name right. Alvarez. She disappeared in 2019 from a Bridgeton Park. I believe that's in New Jersey. Okay. So she's been gone since 2019. Her dad, allegedly, her dad just posted a YouTube video that has pictures of Dulce in it for her 7th birthday. Now, he is in Mexico, and police are wanting to talk to him. Let me screenshot this. They were a friend from out of town, if I recall. Oh, really? You know, that probably did ruin her life. See, here I am starting to feel bad. It probably, I mean, it probably really did ruin her life, but I don't know. I think that book's what gets me, Cheryl T, with her. Me, personally, I know my mind and conscience. If I was in her shoes, which this is easy for me to say, knowing what Lacey's family's been through, I wouldn't have done a book about it. That's just me, regardless of the money. It's just the way I am. I have a conscience. I think that's probably why Amber Frey bothers me so much. Like, I get it. People's going to write books. But anyways. Okay. Cops hope to speak with missing New Jersey child's dad after he posts birthday video online. Police investigating the disappearance of Dulce Alvarez from Bridgeton Park in 2019 are seeking to talk with the girl's father after someone claiming to be him posted a video about the child this week. Dulce was 5 years old when she was reported missing during a family outing at Bridgeton City Park on September 16, 2019. Her family marked the child's 7th birthday on Sunday. A reward for information in the case stands at $75,000. Someone identifying himself as Edgar Perez, Dulce's father, posted a video to YouTube on Sunday saying he had nothing to do with her disappearance and that he has no idea where she is. The video footage of Dulce with her dad taken in the years prior to her disappearance. He was deported in 2018 and is living in Mexico, according to investigators. The child's father was never labeled as a suspect in the case. Dulce's mom, Noema Perez, confirmed Wednesday that the man speaking in the video is Edgar Perez. The speaker is not shown. We're just trying to verify it was him, Bridgeton Police Chief Michael. Oh gosh, I can't say that name. The images appeared to show him, he said, but we don't know who made the video, so we're trying to determine that. But yes, we would like to open up more of a report with him. The man in the video describes his sadness over Dulce's disappearance as music plays in the background. Just like everyone, I want to know where she is, he says, adding that he believes she will be found. He described taking care of Dulce when she was very young and spending time with her when he could. Efforts by New Jersey Advanced Media to contact Edgar have been unsuccessful. The FBI previously interviewed Perez and described him as cooperative. An agent speaking about the case last year said no evidence had been found of a custody dispute between Dulce's parents. In a September 2019 interview with New Jersey Advanced Media, Dulce's mother said Edgar Perez expressed an interest in seeking custody of the child when she was very young but never followed through on it. The FBI agent cast doubt on the notion that a family member could have taken the child out of the country without investigators finding evidence, and instead suggested she was likely abducted by a stranger in a crime of opportunity. Local investigators say they remain open to all possible theories on what happens. Well, here's what happened. Her mom took her and a little toddler to the park and sat in the car with like an 8-year-old cousin or something and let those kids go play by themselves. And after a few minutes, the little toddler boy comes back to the car and says that he can't find his sissy. And she's gone. She vanished without a freaking trace. Nobody's seen or heard from her since. Okay, let me see. Anyone with information about Dulce's disappearance, you can call the New Jersey State Police at 609-882-2000, extension 2554, or the Bridgeton Police at 856 451-0033. Tips may be phoned in to 1-800-CAL-FBI and select option 4, then select option 8. Anonymous tips may be sent by text to tip 411 with Bridgeton in the message line or through the police department's website at https bpdops.com/tips. Probably didn't say that right. Let's watch this video, what he posted. There's some kind of music playing in the background.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David, hoy por ser día de tu santo.
Let's just mute. Let's mute that. Let's see if we can speed the video up. He just posted pictures. You know, it was his daughter's birthday, so maybe that's why he did the video. I don't think that he took this child. I mean, he could have had someone follow the mother and kidnap the kid, but I don't think that's what happened. I think this was a crime of opportunity, and more than likely, this poor child is no longer on this earth. I hope and pray I'm wrong. And I hope and pray she is not in someone's home being tortured and sexually abused. Bless her heart. She's a cute little kid. Let's see. Skip through the video. Someone done some editing for this guy, that's for sure. It's just really a bunch of pictures and stuff in memory of her. I think the police do need to re-interview him, though. So he got deported, so he must have been illegally in the States. Anyways, prayers for Dulce's family. I can't imagine that. I bet her mom feels guilty as hell. I'm trying not to be judgmental. I just, don't get letting a 5-year-old and, a 3-year-old go off in the park and play, and while you're sitting in your car on your phone with as many weirdos that's in this world. I just don't understand that. You'll sit in the car with an 8-year-old, but you let the 3 and 5-year-old go off on their own. That's strange to me. Prayers for the mom, though. I'm trying not to be judgmental, guys. I just don't understand things like that. I guess it's because I'm a mama bear. And I know how many weirdos there are in the world, and I just, I'll be honest with you. I live up in a holler, and I wouldn't let my sons go walk the dogs by himself. Because you just don't never know who's going to come through. You just never know. I think she lost her job. Let me see. I think she lost her job and was unable to find work after she came forward for a while. I think she needs the money to help her take care of her daughter. I wouldn't have done it, but I understand. Yeah. Oh, gosh, my message are retracted. I had to review yours, Cheryl T. Sorry about that. It's that stinking Google Monitor. It's all the hell they do is delete shit. Sapphire's message is gone, too. Both of her messages. Goodness gracious. Anyways, I just find that strange. There was video surveillance of right before they got to the park. They went to a store. They stopped in there and got some candy and some things. So they really did go to the park that day. But here's what's strange. Nobody saw nothing. It's like the kid just disappeared. But beside of that park, if I'm not mistaken, there were some storage units. There was something like that. A building or something you could walk through the alley. So I'm thinking someone was probably parked on the other side of that alley. That's how they got her out of there. Seems like someone reported seeing a van in the area. Some type of van. Okay. So do y'all remember those 2 sisters that were killed in Texas? The media called it honor killings. The guy killed his two daughters because he said they were too American. Do y'all remember that? Well, he was on the run for like many, many years. He was a taxi cab driver. And the whole time they were looking for him, he was hiding out in Texas in like a small town. His son had been hiding him out for all those years. Well, his son got cuffed, stuffed, booked, and cooked for that, and he's going to do, I think, about 10 years in prison for it. Let me share this. Unfortunately, in other countries, honor killings go on all the time. If you dishonor the family in some cultures, they will kill you. Veteran disappears near bus stop. We'll have to look at that. Son hides fugitive father who allegedly killed his teen daughters for becoming too American. Yeah, this is a Muslim family. A Texas man was sentenced to 10 years in prison for harboring his father, who has been accused of killing his two daughters for years. According to acting U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Rock Shaw, 32-year-old Islam Yaser Abdel said, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to conceal a person from arrest, concealing a person from arrest, and conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. U.S. District Judge Reed C. O'Connor in Fort Worth sentenced said to 10 years behind bars. I guess that's how you pronounce the last name, Islam said made it possible for his father, Yaser said, to evade justice for the brutal murder of his two daughters for more than a decade. FBI Dallas Special Agent in charge, Matthew DiSarno, said, along with our partners, the FBI is thankful for the dedication and relentless pursuit that led to the capture of Amina and Sarah's killers and those that provided him harbor. FBI agents arrested Islam's father, Yaser Abdel said, 63, without incident in Justin, Texas in August 2020, according to an FBI statement. He had been wanted on capital murder charges for the deaths of his daughters. Louisville High School student Sarah Yaser said 17, Amina Yaser said age 18. Said was on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive list since 2014, after he shot his two daughters to death while inside a taxi in Irving, Texas. He was a real weirdo. The girl's mother, Patricia Owens, previously told the Dallas Morning News that she had been living a nightmare since the day her children were killed. She is now hoping that justice will be served. My daughters were loving, caring, smart, loved everybody, would help anybody. They were two of the most awesome kids in the world, and they did not deserve what happened to them. Owens reportedly claimed she had no idea where Said had been hiding for the past 12 years, and she still doesn't understand his motive behind killing their children. According to police, however, who called the deaths honor killings, the suspect was upset that the girls had been dating non-Muslim boys. Previous footage prior to Said's capture. Okay, let's look at this video. I mean, he was a real weirdo, I think. It wouldn't surprise me if he molested his daughters. Let's watch this video. Let me go mute myself over here so it won't echo.
Honor killing. 11 years later, police think he may be hiding out in North Texas. And this is a picture of Yasir Saeed from 13 years ago in 2006. And an age-progressed photo shows what he might look like now. The videos you're about to see show the twisted control he tried to exert on his girls' lives. And some are a bit unsettling, but they give you a window into their world. Rebecca Lopez has this WFAA original.
Get out! I'm erasing this tape.
No, you can't.
Yes, I will.
Are you drunk?
This is illegal. Do I videotape you when you're sleeping?
Hey, get there.
These are videos that have rarely been seen.
Wow, look at these eyes. If I put my eye on you.
I'm gonna get sick now.
This is Yasser Saeed
Okay, turn it off, Dad.
with his teenage daughters Amina and Sarah.
He followed them everywhere, and he recorded their every move.
Here, he's keeping an eerie watch on Sarah at work.
She smiled to the customer.
Bubba, she has to. Part of her job.
She's in trouble.
The problems with their dad went back years. When they were younger, the girls told police he was sexually abusing them. This is him again behind the camera.
Nice legs. I got this. Take this blanket from this one in the back.
No!
Go.
No! Get away!
Take.
No!
The girls told police they were scared of what he might do one day.
Get out!
Here's the other one.
Ruth Trotter's son Joseph was dating Amina.
I knew the fear and threat was real all the time. I mean, she told us all the time that her dad would kill her.
Finally, in December 2007, their mother, Patricia, decided it was time to take her daughters and leave Saeed. The girls and their mother hid in Oklahoma for a few days. But then on New Year's Eve 2007, Patricia went back to Saeed. Amina begged not to go.
Amina said she was never going back.
But Patricia insisted. On January 1st, 2007, Saeed forced the girls to go with him to dinner alone. Police say he drove them in a taxi cab he was borrowing from a friend to the Omni Hotel in Irving and shot his daughters. Amina was shot twice in the chest. Sarah, the younger daughter, in the back seat, was shot 9 times. Sarah managed to call 911 for help. She names her father as her killer.
What's going on, ma'am?
I'm dying, that's what's up.
You hear her last breath. She was fighting till the very end.
After that call, there was a frantic search for the girls. But technology was limited and the phone couldn't be traced. Police drove up and down the streets, searching for more than an hour.
Irving 911, search, what's your emergency?
But then, another 911 call. A cab driver at the Omni reported seeing 2 girls in a taxi slumped over and possibly dead.
If she has blood coming from her ear.
Detective Curtis believes Saeed did not want the girls dating outside the Muslim faith.
I think that frustrated him, and he couldn't handle that, and I think that's why he ultimately decided to kill them.
It's called an honor killing. Saeed is now on the FBI's 10 most wanted list, but despite thousands of tips and a $100,000 reward, he is still out there. Authorities want the public to remember this man and his daughters.
He can't hide forever, so somebody needs to speak up for them. They need justice.
Police in North Texas want the region to be alert because Saeed still has connections here and say family and friends could be helping him hide. They say Saeed likes Denny's and IHOP restaurants. He's a smoker and may still be driving a cab. Just one tip could bring a suspected child killer to justice. In Irving, I'm Rebecca Lopez.
Okay. Yes, you remember that story, Sunny Sun? Oh, Alyssa, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that so much. Let me get back to my live chat here. I hope y'all could hear that. That is a sad case. I've watched a documentary on it. I don't take my eyes off my grandchildren for a second at the park. Too many weirdos. See, that's the same way I am, Cheryl T. I don't understand that one case why you would let, little children go off and play by themselves, and you're in a big city. So weird. Okay, let's see. What else am I going to share with y'all? I'm buffering, I know that. I don't know if y'all can still hear me or not. Okay. Let me get back to Crime Online. I saw something about a missing veteran. Saw something about a missing kid. We'll look at those before I get off of here. I've got to get some things done today. I've got to get to the feed store. Go spend about $100. I gotta have chicken scratch and stuff. The wind's blowing and my Wi-Fi's not working right. Okay, missing veteran disappears near bus stop. Then there's a missing 12-year-old boy vanishes in Georgia. Let me see. Let's get it pulled up. So he's missing from Orlando, this veteran. Oh, he's elderly too. Okay, let me get it pulled up. My Wi-Fi has been acting weird since I knocked that tower off beside my TV. Accidentally one day. Okay. Move the ad. So there's the gentleman that's missing. Okay, he's got a cane there. He couldn't get far. Authorities are asking the public to be on the lookout for a missing Orlando veteran. NBC2 reports 73-year-old Alan Bartz was last seen on April 20th by a bus stop near the McDonald's restaurant off of West Colonial Drive. He was last seen in a blue and white button-down shirt and a white shirt underneath, black shoes, and tan pants. Police said Bartz uses a cane to walk with. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is urged to contact police at 321-235-5300 or 911. Now, if he walks with the cane, he has trouble walking. So I would say that someone caused his disappearance, or maybe he has like dementia or something and is confused and doesn't know where he's at. That's a good possibility. I pray that they find him safe and sound. That's so sad. He looks like a nice man. Okay. Here's another missing person. 12-year-old boy. He's a cute little feller. So, authorities in Georgia are searching for a 12-year-old boy who's been missing since Wednesday. 12-year-old Julian Rios left home Wednesday afternoon, has not been seen since. He lives in Darlington Way in West Cobb County and is believed to have left around 1:30 p.m. Police reportedly said Julian Rios is between 5'5" and 5'6", weighs about 100 pounds. In a photo issued by Cobb County Police, Julian appears to have dark hair and dark eyes. Police believe he may be carrying a red and black backpack, but did not have a clothing description. Anyone with information is urged to contact Cobb County Police immediately. 770-499-3911. I hope they find him safe and don't know where to got him. And, I know there's a lot of human trafficking that goes on in Georgia. Hell, the FBI just had a shootout a while back with some of them they busted. I think 2 FBI agents were killed in that. Okay, let me go back to Crime Online. I saw some side-by-sides of that Delphi killer. Let me get down to it. And I'll share it. This is good. We can get a better look and with both composites beside this weird-ass picture. Shouldn't look more like the younger sketch, but when I was going through Tadwell's Facebook, he does kind of look like the first sketch because he used to be a lot heavier. Yes, he used to have quite a bit of weight on him. I'd say he was at least 250 pounds or more. He's probably what? He's probably 180 now. Okay, let's look. I swear, look at that nose, guys. Look at that nose. Look at the little mark right there. I don't know how long he's had that mark on his nose. But the eyes are even shaped identical. And the lips in this composite looks like the lips there. See, he's got pencil lips. That's what I call them. Can't really see much of his lip. Pencil lipped. Okay. Indiana man allegedly tries to rape. Okay, we know this story. So that's just going back over. It's just telling about, you know, he tried to rape and murder the 9-year-old girl. And they think he may possibly have a link to the Delphi murders. I just wanted to look at the picture. My mouse is not working out. 5 dead, including 2 police officers, after suspect shoots into the night during 13-hour standoff. Jesus. Oh, I saw something else that's really creepy, guys. I want all of y'all to be very careful when you're out. I want you to be very observant, be vigilant, be aware of your surroundings. Look to see if anybody's watching you. I know you shouldn't have to do things like that when you're out, but you'll be wanting to do that when I read y'all this story right here. I saw this yesterday. I was going to read it, and I got sidetracked. But there was a man that followed a mom and daughter home. He did not know them. He comes in on them, and he murders them. He comes through the window and stabs them to death. I mean, this is something like you would see on a freaking movie. And I want y'all to carry pepper spray with you. Keep your weapon beside the bed. Follow her home, cry windows. Let me tell you what this weirdo done. He crawled through the window, stabbed them to death, and injured his own self, and goes to the neighbors asking for help. I kid you not. Okay. Florida teen allegedly confessed to killing 2 women he had never met after seeing them in public and then following them home. Sage Curry, 19, was arrested Monday, charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and burglary, after 2 unidentified women were found dead in their Largo home early that morning. According to a police affidavit obtained by the news station, a neighbor called 911 after Sage Curry, who was injured, went to their house asking for help. Can you believe that? He would go ask for help after he just butchered 2 people? Responding officers found the women, reportedly a mother and daughter, dead on the floor of their home. Curry reportedly confessed to police he had followed the women to the address, crawled into a window of the bedroom. He allegedly said he found a sharp kitchen knife before stabbing one of the women in her bed. Another woman confronted him, tried to fight him off before she too was fatally stabbed. The suspect also told police that he rolled one of the deceased women off of a couch in an attempt to make the deaths look like an accident. I mean, like, how's she going to accidentally stab herself, weirdo? According to the report, the affidavit indicates that Curry, who has no prior criminal history, suffers from a mental health disorder. Well, no excuse. While Curry reportedly said he didn't know his victims, police are continuing to investigate the double murder and have not ruled out any previous acquaintance, though they reportedly believe at this time that the killings were random. Curry is being held at the Pinellas County Jail and has been assigned a public defender. They always say mental health. Hey, we there's a lot of us got mental health problems. We don't do weirdo crap like that. Now, I do understand some mental illnesses. Some people suffer worse than others. Some mental illnesses are worse than others. I just get so sick of reading that, guys. These weirdos, they go rape, murder kids, torture them, go in on vulnerable women, murder them, and then they cry they got something wrong with their mental health. Frankly, I'm sick of hearing it. You know, that's no excuse. We can't let you go around murder people just because you got a mental health problem. What, they're just supposed to let you go because you got something wrong with your brain? No, it don't work that way, bud. I'm so sick of hearing that, guys. Okay, that's all the true crime I'm going to do this morning because it gets me pissed off. My papa was a paranoid schizophrenic who took his own life. He did act out violent one time. He shot up someone's car. He had it in his head. They made me sick. But he didn't go around just like murdering people and like harming children and then saying, hey, I got a mental health problem. No. These people are sick. He was wanting to kill somebody. Every time they get arrested and they know, like, hey, I'm not going to get out of trouble, they start that mental health crap. Okay, let me get back to my live chat. I'm going to see what y'all are saying, then I'm going to sign off. And I will probably, more than likely, see y'all this evening for some coffee on the porch. I'm not going to lay out in the sun today. It's cloudy. Plus, I am burnt up. If Mark doesn't want to do anything this evening, we will do a chat. I can't even get my YouTube to pull up to say bye to y'all. All I can see is the top chat. And burn up. Okay, it's loaded. Now I gotta mute. If Mark doesn't want to do anything this evening, we will do a chat. I can't even get my YouTube up. Mute. To say bye. See, my stuff's not acting right. It won't mute. I can't see the chat or anything. Okay, so strike that. No buffering, you're good. Okay. Well, guys, I was going to go try to read everybody's comment, but I cannot get the YouTube to pull up. It keeps buffering. I got a feeling my internet, my Wi-Fi and cable's getting ready to go out. The wind's blowing, and it looks like a storm is a-brewing up, guys. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm going to try to figure out something fun for us to do this evening on the porch. That is, if I get to do a chat, and more than likely I will. But anyways, we'll play a game. We'll do something fun. I actually thought about doing this, guys. I'm going to do it's going to be like a parody, and I'm going to read y'all's fortunes. I got the cards. I got the tarot cards, but I don't know how to read them good, so I just thought we'd have fun with it, and I'm just going to predict y'all's fortunes. Y'all want to do that? I think that would be fun myself. I'll predict y'all some good fortunes, okay? Everybody have a wonderful day. And I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. I've gained a few here lately, so I just want to say welcome. And if you're not subscribed to my other channel, Sunny's Funny Farm, go check that out. And y'all, please leave me a comment below, but be nice to me. Please be respectful if you're going to disagree. Don't make me feel dumb. Just be respectful. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Don't matter. Helps the analytics. Anyways, have a great day. Be safe. Be kind. Peace. And I'll see y'all later, Lord willing. If this lets me in, it won't work.